Welcome back everybody to another video from the Stabilize. I'm Mitch and today I'm here with Blake. How's it going, Blake?
I'm doing well, Mitch. As we're about to find out, it's a good day to be a cat.
It's a good day indeed. We're going to be doing some more future testing, some more proxy boxing, Blake.
Don't change the name without my consent, please.
That's alright.
It's training centre for the people who are...
I think proxy boxing's better. Tell you what, if you enjoy proxy boxing better, then like, comment, or subscribe. And if you think that proxy boxing isn't good, then send hate mail to Blake. I'd like to see the,
I'll leave my email in the comments.
Some viewer interaction would be really, really good. Heads or tails, Blake?
Heads, thanks. I think you'll find that we got like almost 2,000 viewers while it was called Training Centre, but don't know about the recent numbers.
I'll be going first.
No worries.
I think that was also because we were uploading every day, and I think also people were, expecting upcoming content. I've got a
mulligoon.
A mulligoon.
Or
yeah.
Grass, hey?
Some grassy boys. Yeah, so I'm going to be testing out Pheromosa Buzzwole with Jungle Totem Venusaur. Because I like to hit things hard, and Buzzwole Pheromosa can do that.
Ah, okay. And I will be running Persian, the new Persian, not the GX, the one that reduces the energy cost of all cats with the attack. A good day for a cat.
Yeah, I believe it's cat day. It's cat day.
It's cat day on the official translations, but Limitless call it a good day for a cat. I like that one. It's got more energy.
We're just gonna call it
a
good day for a cat.
Yep, and so you do free attacks with cats. Most of them involve spread or manipulating damage, so we'll go with that.
Beautiful. Well, I'm stunned. Did you take your extra?
I did not. I will. Alright.
We'll play down Bulbasaur, and then we'll double Nest Ball. Because there's nothing quite like starting really well.
Are your lights on properly?
They are. It's just that we're recording in the afternoon, so the light is...
Okay. Yeah, it did just adjust a little bit for me, so now I can see a lot better. So there's 2 Bulbasaurs and a Shaman Prism. Alrighty.
So... Oh, actually, before I shuffle...
What's the HP on that bad boy, just for me?
260.
260? Whew.
Yeah, it's a decent amount of HP.
That's quite a lot.
Alright. What are we gonna do here? See, this is the thing with these new decks that we've built that have lots of green search in them. It's like a really, really good card, but means that I'm not playing Lily. I'm gonna grab green search.
Mitch, don't do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Unmanned power plant. No,
why not?
Grab a different one. You can't play it.
Yes, I can. Unmanned power plant.
Oh, that's cool.
Get yourself together, mate.
Now I'm playing along.
Get yourself together.
I was like, oh no, please don't misplay into playing down a Lele for a green search and then not being able to use it. No. That's a really cool interaction.
It is. I used it. Matt and I were testing a couple of games earlier on, just having a bit of a look around and seeing what's what. And yeah, it's quite cool just to be able to Lele to do that. The only problem is that
does the power plant say no abilities? Just for me.
Both players, Pokemon EX and GX in play, have no abilities.
In play.
Yeah.
So Lele can be played from hand.
I don't think so. I think in play means period, but I'm not sure. I don't actually know.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, you're right. Because it's when it hits the field. So not like a what's an ability that comes straight from the hands? I'm trying to think.
I'm not sure. I think this again could be an example of a poor Limitless translation again though. Like it may very well be
right
that they've just written because they've written no Pokemon EX GX in the same thing. I can guarantee you that's not what the official text says. So,
no, all of those cards say EX GX because they play expanded. So it'll probably just be it's errated for our release to say GX.
It is your turn.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
Does that thing have free retreat?
Shaman Prism, yeah, it does.
That's a monster.
Yep.
Alright. We're gonna Nest Ball. Nest Ball so Mia.
That's always the fun thing about doing the old proxy boxing. is that
I'll play a Pokemon, putting a Persian back in.
sure. So we're never quite sure what the actual cards do. So we spend the whole time just sitting around trying to figure out what's actually going on.
Grab a Litten,
Listen,
and the Persian goes back in the deck.
certainly does.
And I will Ultra Ball, discarding Risky Structure, and Pokemon Communication. Grab second Meowth. From there, I'll pass the turn.
No worries.
That would have been an Ultra Ball for a Lele, but then it got absolutely annihilated.
Yep, you just got scrub-a-dub-dub. We're going to Cynthia. I don't think that the choice band's going to be relevant.
Hopefully you whiff Beast Energy, because I thought, might be in a little bit of trouble.
Yes, leave you in the lurch. Does that have 60 lovely HP?
It does.
Okay.
They're all the baby boys are 60. All the little kittens.
All the kittos,
Mm-hmm.
including that little Esper, which I've got up for everyone to see, which apparently is the main attacker.
Oh, not the main attacker. He's like the finishing move after your series of attacks. He's what you're trying to spread damage for. He's who you're setting up to finish the game off with,
Right.
especially against big tag teams. You know, this Glameow's attack, which you're trying to use for free, Beyond Tail, does 60 to one of your opponent's EX and GX. So you can put damage on a bench tag team, build it up with that and like Shrine of Punishment, and then after a few ticks, Esper can come in and do 2 times the amount of damage counters, or 20 times the amount of damage counters on that Pokemon.
Oh, there you go. That sounds pretty good. Alright. Well, in that case, I'm just going to do 30 damage here because I didn't get any energy. So I'll Jet Punch. And we'll put 30 onto the Litten, which I presume has a good day to be a cat.
It does also have a good day to be a cat. Now, I'm going to draw for turn. Both the same card. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to evolve into Persian.
Sure.
Then, I will Guzma up Venusaur
Guzma the Venusaur. Your mean
from my
boy.
Persian, which has free retreat. I'm going to attach a DT to Meowth.
Sure.
I will free retreat into Litten,
Mhm.
and then I'll use Big Bite for 120 with weakness, and you can't retreat next turn.
120. Jeez. This is a painful experience for everyone involved. Well, seeing as that Venusaur may very well just die this turn. In fact, it definitely will be dying this turn. We're going to play down that Bulbasaur, and then we are going to hit the Cynthia. Here we go. Woo!
Something I need to see. A draw supporter. That'd be tip top. But yeah, there's one thing this deck can do. As long as it gets a Persian, doesn't need much of anything else for a while.
Yeah, because it can, as long as it's got the Pokemon on the field, it can at least do stuff.
Yep. But I thought I'd try to slow you down a bit by stalling this Venusaur, give myself more time,
That
and
makes
also eliminate your stage 2.
makes a
first.
lot of sense. Well, I'm going to attach a energy here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just going to pass. That's pretty much all I can do.
Alright, we'll draw for turn. Ooh. Wow. That's interesting. So, what I'm gonna do... What I'm gonna do is... Oh, that's tough. It's real tough. I think I'm just going to use the first attack, a good day for a cat, and I'm going to put it to sleep and draw a card. Because I really need... Oh my god, that's impossibly... unlikely.
It's the thing that I wanted.
Tails for the sleep roll.
No worries. Alright, well I guess... What am I gonna do here? Well, I guess I'm gonna make you kill it. It's your turn. Thrilling gameplay.
Alright, I'll wake up. Draw for turn. Touch a DC, I'm gonna burn to retreat.
Yep.
To Glameow.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use Beyond Tail to do 60 damage to Buzzwole Pheromosa tag team.
Sure. This is great. This is great fun we're having. Yes, I was a fool. A foolish fool. Pass.
Draw for turn. I will declare Beyond Tail again on the same Pokemon.
Did I just draw 2 cards? Whoops. Don't tell anyone, guys. Don't call a judge. Please.
No one can save me here, not even judge. This deck plays a ridiculous amount of outs to supporters, but it's quite unfavourable.
So we're going to retreat.
Yep.
And then we're going to Jet Punch for 2 knockouts, please.
Alrighty. Promote Persian. Draw for turn. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright. I'm going to attach DC to the active.
Yep.
I'm going to counter Catcher Venusaur to the active.
Would you stop?
And then I'll play a Cynthia.
Oh boy. Good
Now,
lord.
if I hit a Esper here, that's a dead Buzzwole Pheromosa. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm going to shuffle here, so you don't suspect me. I've already put one in my lap, so that's fine.
Nah, fair enough.
Because it'll be a really cool video if I hit this attack. So to show the people at home how cool cats are. Oh my god, cool cats!
Cool cats!
That's a thing.
It's the name of the thing. I'm gonna write it in the title. It's gonna go, cool cats! Exclamation mark.
Nest Ball. Esper.
Oh boy.
And then we'll free retreat.
Sure.
We'll use Ear Kinesis, targeting Buzzwole Pheromosa tag team.
Yep.
Doing 240 damage.
Sounds good. That's
Taking 3.
That is painful. We are going to panic, then Ultra Ball, away Ultra Ball, and Tapu Koko. We're gonna grab ourselves another Pheromosa.
Mm-hmm.
Then we are going to attach a beast. We're going to play down Life Forest. You can have your Lele now. I'll heal 60. Then I'm going to Guzma up your Meowth.
That's right.
Classic. And then I'm gonna Jet Punch for Nokia, and then 30 onto Espo.
No worries. I'll promote Persian. Draw for turn. Alright, I'm gonna slap Choice Bands. Yeah. Whoa. I don't have Grass Pokemon, so I'm gonna replace that Life Forest with a Shrine of Punishment.
Sure.
Both of the copies I play, which were prized. Then from there to Tapu Lele. Ah, crap! I should have held it. It's bad. Tapu Lele for an Elm.
Mm-hmm.
Elm will grab me a Litten Esper. Yeah.
There's lots of things here that I don't like the sound of.
This would have been much more impressive if I left one of the choice bands. I wasn't thinking properly. Alright. Niath Esper. Then we'll free retreat to Litten.
Yep.
And Litten will use Big Bite for 120 with weakness, and 10 from Shrine of Punishment.
Yep.
And 10 to your Tapu Lele, and I'll also take 10
Sure.
from my own Tapu Lele.
Draw.
Should have put the choice band onto this Litten rather than on the bench.
Yeah, that would have been crushing. Don't do that. Oh god, there's not a lot going on here. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. Because I can take 2 prizes in a couple of ways, but then I lose, so... Like, I mean, I just lose anyway. The only way that I can win is if I get the GX attack off to knock out this Tapu Lele, which is going to be a problem.
What's the wording on base game?
If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 1 more prize. If this Pokemon has at least 7 extra energy attached, attached to it, you take 3 more prize cards instead.
Okay, so it doesn't change the damage. The damage is always
50, yeah.
But you have base energy and choice band and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
So there's modifiers you can use. Plus you're jet punching throughout the game anyway. I'm just gonna jet punch and kill your Litten and your Esper, and then you're gonna knock me out this turn. There's not much more I can do about that.
Well, the unfortunate thing is I need to find another counter catcher or another Guzma.
Oh, because it needs to be on the bench.
It needs to be on the bench.
Oh. And your Lele will take 10 more as well. Not that it makes a huge difference.
Okay, so mock me with a 3rd choice band.
It's a lovely hand there.
Alright, so can you see it?
Yes, that's alright.
Let's see. So what are you on? You're on 140?
Yes, 140. So 120 HP left.
120.
That's what I said, 120. So if you just attach a choice band to this Persian...
Persian's got a choice bands.
Energy to it, then...
It also needs an energy, and I've burned through a few. But holding 4 cards, I will Erica's 6.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
So a counter catcher or
an energy
gets me there. But that I do not find.
Neither.
So instead, I have Persian here.
Mm-hmm.
Evolve Meowstic, which also has a good day.
A good day to be a cat.
Ultra Ball, away an Elm, and a Lily.
Sure. Do you have another little dude? Little red boy?
No, not another little red boy. With the stretcher but with the Ultra Ball, I'll grab a Mime Boy, so you can't pick that one up.
Yep, fair enough. That makes a lot of sense.
If for some reason the deck was playing such a card, which it may be.
Which it may be, we're not sure.
I am not sure. So, with that being said, I'll free retreat into Meowstic.
Yep.
And with Meowstic, I will use Perplexing Eyes, which does 70, 100 with Choice Bands, 110 with Shrine. And you now have weakness to Psychic.
No worries. So 110.
So you died a shrine.
I died a shrine next turn.
Yep.
So what you're saying
So you have to win this turn.
is I need to find a grass energy. Like that one.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
Elegant Soul. Jeez. That was pretty nuts. Whew. That's one of the big problems with this deck is that its only attacker is giving away 3 prizes. So it's a dangerous game.
Yep. Then again, mine give away 2 prizes after 2 turns of jet punching, so if I'm not keeping up evenly, then those turns where I was awkwardly trapped in the Venusaur, whilst annoying for you, were also inefficient for me, really.
Yeah. 7. Alright, 7 cards.
I'll win this time.
Looks good. There we go.
Oh man, it is super hot in my room. Okay,
Alright. You got one?
I got one.
No worries.
Alright. Lead with Esper. Draw for turn. Play 2 nest balls. Myself. Meowth and a Meowth. Let's get this ball rolling.
How far away are you from your mic there, Blake?
Not very far. It's in my mouth.
It's in your mouth. Oh jeez, well that's
Yeah, I'm literally eating it. No, it is down by my mouth. I am doing a little bit of mumbling, which I'll try to stop doing. I'll play down Wondrous Labyrinth, Prism Star, and I'll bench Tapu Lele GX.
Sure.
And then I will grab a Lily. And this Lily will draw me 5 cards.
5 cards is always a good number to get. Can't complain about that.
3 Lily. 5. Alright. So I'm going to pass from there.
Sure. Draw
That's
for
each
turn.
one.
Alright, I'm going to use Netball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab ourselves a basic, I reckon. I'm going to get myself a little Bulbasaur.
A little bulb.
Little Bulba. I'm going to play down a Tapu Koko, and then I'm going to shuffle away with Cynthia.
This looks a bit more promising.
Yeah, you've got a lot more going on over there now. And the fact that you were able to use Tapu Lele also sucks.
Hmm.
Not happy about that. And you've got the stadium, which means I need to replace it like now.
So that you can get off a turn to attack, yes. That's what I was hoping to avoid. This is like the most important turn to block, or pretty much the only realistic chance I have to block an attack from you with Wonder Labyrinth, considering using Jungle Totem.
Hmm. And the problem is, it's not going to happen.
Oh.
So I'm just going to have to pass through there, because I don't have...
Oh, I thought you meant me blocking it wasn't going to happen.
Oh,
okay,
no.
I'm much happier about
the
that.
attack's not going to happen. I'm sorry to have raised your hopes. Or dashed them, whatever it was. It is your turn.
No worries. Alright, well then, that being said, I'll draw for turn. Bench a Litten. I'll evolve to Meowstic. I'll Ultra Ball, discarding Professor Elm's Lecture.
Sure thing.
Catch Ultra Ball, grab myself a Persian. And then, having done its job, I'm going to replace Wonder Labyrinth with Shrine of Punishment. Because no matter what, as long as you get energy next turn, you're going to declare an attack because of Jungle Totem. So
It's a sure thing.
the second grass gets you Jet Punch. Evolve plus Jungle Totem and Energy gets you 4 grass, which means you can Elegant Soul regardless of it being down. So I figure there's no meaningful attack for it to block. So time to trade it to try and punch.
Fair enough. You're being very, very generous, suggesting that I'm actually going to get myself a Venusaur next turn.
No, but you're not going to attack with Elegant Soul unless you get Venusaur, and it still doesn't block it.
Yeah,
even if
that's fair enough.
If you were to get it. Okay. Second version.
Oh boy, look at all these cats.
Or Nest Ball.
Oh no.
Nest Ball to get not one. This one, Esper.
Esper. Esper. Alright, now would be a good time to get a good card, I reckon.
Now I'm going to use Perplexing Ice for 70, 80 damage with Shrine of Punishment,
yep.
and I take 10 on my Lele.
Sure thing. Alright. We are going to Green Search.
It's a good card.
It's pretty good.
It guarantees a Venusaur, or a replacement stadium, or both, depending on how good the game is. Scariest 2 cards are Life Forest, Rare Candy. Get both out. Pretty intimidating.
Except I've learnt something in my testing with Matt.
What's that?
Sometimes it's not always the correct play to get the Venusaur out straight away. It's a weird one, but I think it's true. So
why is that?
Well, because it stops me from using one of my main supporters to help me out.
Right. Yep. Yeah, this is why I'm not a fan of this one, and I'm more of a fan of just the quad Buzzwole. That's the only attacker, and then it just plays Disruption and healing cards.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
That's the deck that actually won the Japan tournament that was most recent with this set. This was before the fire part support. Before all the fire support. So Shrine is gone.
Life Forest.
Yep.
We are also going to. I'm going to Netball for an Energon. I will attach that one there.
Okay.
I'll use Life Forest to heal that.
Yep.
And then 30 and 30 onto the Litten, please.
Okay, cool. So you forgot what my card does, and that's fantastic. Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. So, I'm going to start with Pokegear.
Sure. I forgot what your card does.
Yep. I'm going to grab an Erika's off that.
When you traditionally play Pokemon cards, you'd be able to read them, but...
Yep.
But hey, whatever.
So, the part I'm talking about for everyone at home is Perplexing Glaze, apart from doing 70, also makes the defending Pokemon weak against Psychic next turn.
Yep.
And of course that continues to work. It continues to work.
Oh, that's fun. That's
even
reasonable.
as I attack is what I'm trying to say.
That's fine.
So if I declare the second attack this turn, I'm gonna. Alright, so I'm gonna Erika's for 4.
Yep.
Holding 4.
Sure.
2, 3, 4. Okay. So attach DC to Tapu Lele.
Sure.
And then I'm going to declare Perplexing Gaze for 140.
That's fine.
And you're weak to Psychic next turn.
That is fine. There's my thing. Here we go, draw 4 turn. Okay. Then we are going to play down another Bulbasaur. I'm going to heal some damage off of me, because I can.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Green Search.
Yep.
I'm going to get myself a Beast Ring.
No, why would you need to do that?
And what else? What else can I get myself? I think I'll just make my life a little bit easier and grab a Cynthia for later. Just for the road, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty.
The rest of this turn into.
And then, how much HP does this thing have? Does it have 80 or 90?
It has a 90.
90. Okay. That's a bit frustrating.
You're gonna beast.
Well, it would have been nice if I could have, but I can't, so I'm not going to. I'll just have to do the old Jetu Punchu. And we'll take a knockout on the Litten on the bench.
Alright, draw for turn. We'll play an Ultra Ball. Discarding 2 Professor Elm's lectures. And that's going to find me a Litten.
The Litten.
To hand. Play a Nest Ball.
Sure.
And it will fail.
Alright.
Bench Litten.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play Guzma on Bulbasaur.
Sure.
Promote Persian. And then I'm going to retreat into Esper.
Yep.
And then I'm going to declare Earkinesis on the damaged Buzzwole for 200 damage.
Sure. Draw for turn. Alrighty, what are we doing here? I think we start off with the base ring.
Yep.
It's probably reasonable.
Seems reasonable.
Then we're going to rare candy into Venusaur.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attach a Beast Bringer to Buzzwole, it doesn't really matter.
Oh no, he's playing Beast. Now, what is the exact text on that card again, please?
It doesn't matter because I have less than 6 prizes remaining. But if I was to knock out something with 6 prizes remaining, that's a GX, I would have I'd have more stuff to do.
Oh, okay, so it
it's-
has you have to be on 6 prizes.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
Alright, what am I doing here? Still got that.
Okay, so the Beast Game GX is a lot more realistic with the Venusaur.
Yeah.
It's only 4 energy instead of set at 8 rather. So
The issue that
that's
I'm
pretty
currently
pathetic.
having is what I actually do to try and get that to happen. Because I can attach to Bulbasaur to guarantee the retreat, or I can attach to Buzzwole Pheromosa and get the switch.
If you knew that, yeah, I was gonna say if you knew that was gonna, if you thought that was the way turns were gonna play out, you could have grabbed a Guzma as a second card instead of
Yeah,
Cynthia.
well, I think the Cynthia is still a better choice.
Well, I suppose you have to be able to kill the Lele for it to be a fully sick play. So
Yeah, killing the Lele is not going to happen. Okay. I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm just going to play Cynthia. We'll shuffle that in. Alright. Let's
So
see
we're
what
looking for an
happens.
energy or a switch.
Energy is fine, switch is better.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But switch is
both
only
is-
better if I get the...
Grass.
No, it's not the grass that I need.
Oh, the beast ring
Yeah.
or the beast energy.
Well, the problem with Beast Energy, Blake, is... Sure, it's going to get me to knock out this Esper, which has got 60 HP. But it's not a basic grass energy, so I would only have 7
Does
on
it
there.
say? Does it say basic grass?
Venusaur does, yeah.
Oh, Venusaur does.
Mm.
Right. Oh, that is actually a shame.
So I'm going to Nest Ball.
Yep.
Get the old Pheromosa Buzzwole down.
Yep.
I'm going to attach the beast, and then I'm going to play Switch.
Okay. Yep.
And I will take a knockout with Jet Punch on the active, and 30 onto that Espery thingy bit jig on the bench, whatever that is.
That's a knockout also.
Yep. That's 2 prizes.
My Persian.
The issue now is that I need to somehow come up with another 3.
So, I'm going to choice Ben that's Litten. I'm going to put down a Mr. Mime.
Sure.
Going to rescue Stretcher, shuffling in 2 Esper and a Meowth. Actually, no. 2 Esper and a Litten.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Really would like to get rid of that life force this turn. But only 1 shrine left in the deck, so it is going to have to be a good set of draws to replace that stadium this turn. But I have a good draw supporter in mind, because I am holding 4, 3 with Erica's being played.
Sure. Draw 6. See how you go.
6. Alright, we did not get it. So, that said, I'm going to attach double colorless energy to Tapu Lele.
Sure.
Then I will Pokemon Communications. I'm going to reveal a Persian and
Sure.
put it back. I'm just going to grab a Litten.
No worries.
Fortunately, no replacement stadium to be seen. That's okay. I'm going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to retreat into Litten.
Yep. You're gonna do 120?
I'm going to do 180 because it's got a choice band on it.
Oh. That sounds pretty good.
It's pretty good. But if you hit enough beast rings and an attachment, you can win this game.
Yeah, but I can't, you see, because my only draw supporter is a green.
Ah, crap.
And I don't have another energy.
Crud buckets.
Yeah, because I can heal the life forest. And I can beast game again and take 2 prizes. But alas, that's all I can do. 2 grass off the prizes, sounds fun.
Alright, I'll write Persian.
Sure.
No other way to search. We're gonna Pokegear for potentially the win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, not there.
Not there.
Actually, it was in the top 7. No, not even another supporter. That's fine. I thought there was a reason. Okay, let's see. So, you're on 120,
Yes.
and your total HP is 260.
Yes.
Okay. So I need to do 140. So I need another choice band. Or a counter catcher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play down an Esper to keep my options open to victory.
Sounds
And then I'm
good.
going to play double switch and keep the Persian in the active.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Cynthia,
Sure.
hoping to hit either Counter Catcher or Choice Band off of these 6 cards.
Sounds
Feels
good
like,
to me.
feels like an awfully familiar scenario. Last time I whiffed. Let's see how we go this time.
It's alright. This matchup is almost at time anyway. What are we on? We're on
Oh, really?
40 minutes. Yeah. So.
Alright, we got both.
Cool.
Choice Bands. Free retreat.
Knock it out.
Big bite, 180.
Alrighty. So yeah, we currently have about 9 minutes.
Alright, this game
So
can end in 9 minutes. You can certainly win in that amount of time.
So we will see. We will see what happens here. Alright.
Especially with +3 turns. We'll smash this out.
Alright.
But yeah, the deck is very powerful, especially if you can abuse weakness on Litten.
Yeah, that's a handy card. It's an absolutely handy card to have.
I think usually it's just to stall things in the active, but in this matchup, it having main attack of having weakness,
It's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
And it sets up enough to be able to do other stuff, which you're looking for. I'm obviously going to be going first,
Yep. 2.
so I'll get started. So we can give ourselves a start here. You know, Ultra Ball getting rid of those guys.
Yep.
We'll grab ourselves the Bulbasaur, then Cynthia.
Well, I would call that basically the dream game because the deck's set up and I've got down an early Wonder Labyrinth which shut off 2 of your attacks.
Yeah,
So,
it meant that I couldn't attack turn 1, which left me in a bit of a lurch.
yeah.
But it
Your
wasn't
deck's
the end of
like
the
one of your
lurch.
deck's main strength, apart from abusing like how it takes prizes, is like its early game pressure, and it's how tanky it is, and this deck sort of helps us get around both. Alright, let's see. What's he got so far? Yep.
So we'll play that Bulbasaur down. I'm going to attach an energy, and then it is your turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I will start by playing a Pokegear. I really
Sure.
like this card. Really like
Pokegear's
it.
a good card. Especially with Tapu Lele rotating at the end of the format. Seems pretty
I
good.
find an Elm, which is exactly the card I was going to Ultra Ball and get Tapu Lele for. Instead, I'm just going to get it naturally. So, 1, 2 Meowths, and let's see, maybe Esper. Okay. Go back in with Ultra Ball, I think. On an Ultra Ball, discarding a Litten and Erika's.
Sure.
Grab a Tapu Koko. And I'll attach DC and burn to retreat into Tapu Koko and
Sure.
pass to you.
No worries. Draw for turn. Alright. I am going to Guzma bringing up your Esper.
Yep.
And I am going to Jet Punch 30 onto Litten, please.
30 onto Litten.
Yep.
Okay, draw for turn. I'm going to play a Nest Ball. Get myself another Esper.
Sure.
Attach DC to Esper. I'm going to Lily for 6. 1,
Sure.
2, 3, 5, 6. going to Pokemon Communication, revealing a Glameow
Yep.
or a Persian.
Sure. We're doing things.
Yep. Unfortunately, Tapu Koko doesn't have the good data attack on it. So
No.
this dancing around has proved unfruitful. Burn to retreat, and I'll use Big Bite for 120.
Sure. 6. Draw for turn. We'll play down the Life Forest and heal some of that damage. Then I'll play down another Buzzwole Pheromosa, and I'll Jet Punch for 2 prizes, please.
Yep, I was really hoping to get the evolution as well. Best laid plans don't exist. Turnouts now. Nest Ball. Nest Ball for a Glameow.
Yep.
Pokegear. I'm gonna take a.
That's it's alright, I trust that you actually did say something there, that's fine.
Right. And then I'm going to Erica's with 3
Yep.
to draw 5.
Sure thing.
Alright, cool. So, I'm going to evolve into Meowstic. I'm going to play Rescue Stretcher.
Sure.
Shuffle in Esper and 2 Litten. While I'm here, I'm going to Pokecombs back in a Glameow.
Yep.
For a Litten. That's it, we'll go back. Still no Shrine of Punishment.
That's okay. Doing
Or
100
or Wonder
120
Labyrinth.
is gonna, doing 120 is going to be a pain.
Yeah. But you're taking prizes all the while, so I want to speed up the process. Or stop you from slowing down the process. Big Bite for 120.
120.
And no retreat.
Bang. Sure. Alright. This is a really interesting hand because there's a part of me that wants to just play the Cynthia, and then there's another part of me that wants to drop the other 4 cards. Because I have 2 Rare Candy and 2 Venusaur. But I don't want to Cynthia into a handful of greens. You know? And not be able to base string.
But if you miss the beast energy, then you can't take a knockout this turn. Whereas if you Rare Candy into the Venusaurs and thin out 4 cards, then you're more likely to Cynthia into energy knockout on the Litten, which is like your main problem at the moment.
This is true. I'll do it. Just watch it come back to bite me.
I mean, have you played a green set yet? I thought you did.
I played 1.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. Like, if you hadn't played any, then maybe, but I assume the deck plays 4.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could have prized one, so there's always that too. Instead, you just get to unprize one instead of draw into it.
That's presuming that I get the energy.
You're welcome to belittle me if you draw, like, 3 green searches right now.
No, I didn't. Don't worry about it. I didn't draw them.
Did you draw a grass energy?
I did. I'm gonna heal some of this.
Yep, that seems to make sense.
Let's get that grass energy.
Somehow they're all prized, even though there's only 4 prizes.
I was dangerously close to drawing a green, man. You have no idea. Alright, we're going to attach that one there. And then we're going to Elegant Soul for 190 damage.
Now, what does the text on Elegant Soul read? Because I
The
don't
text,
think I read it.
the text says that I cannot attack with Elegant Soul next. I can attack with Elegant Soul. The base damage of it is 60.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's way better than all the previous kind of attacks like that. Alright, draw for turn. Alright. I'm going to Nest Ball
Sure.
for Litten.
Sure.
I'm going to Ultra Ball, discarding 2 Cynthias, unfortunately, for second Persian if that happens to be your line of play. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. And then Lily for 6. And try and get rid of that pesky stadium.
He's been a bit of a pest, isn't it?
It's healed about 180 damage so far, so I think so, especially against a deck that likes to focus down damage. I'd also like my own stadium, so
Yeah, fair enough.
they're pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last card.
Nice. Oh, that should be flipped. Don't worry about it.
What the GX
Yeah,
scanner.
the GX scanner.
Yeah. Alright, so pretty cheap. And then I'm going to use Big Bite for the knockout
Bang.
and 10 to your other Buzzwole Pheromosa.
Sure thing. Draw for turn. Yeah, put down at this here Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play the B string. Do you know what I'd love?
Beast energy.
B string, beast energy. Because again, I've put myself in a position where I still can't quite take a knockout with the GX attack.
Unfortunately, you're using Jet Punch to take double knockouts instead of setting up Beast Game, which is still the better play, but just unavoidable.
So I'm gonna Nest Ball and Ultra Ball.
Yep.
We'll just thin some of this stuff out. Ultra Ball is gonna be for a Tapu Lele.
Yep.
And the Nest Ball, I think, might just fail. Yes, it does. Alright. Now, there's nothing like that Glameow has 60 HP. There's nothing that I can do here to manipulate this. We're going to have, with a hand of 1, Erica's for 6.
Okay. So Lele just still in hands?
Ah yes, Lele is still in hand.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to attach to Tapu Koko.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a B string.
That's scary.
1. There's only 1 left. I guess I don't need to say that. I can just not attach the last one, can I? Can't I? And then I'm going to use. Yeah. Well, actually, is it? Because here's the thing. Should I attach that there? I probably should. Yeah.
I think it makes sense to set up some like
unmanned power plant, and then I'm gonna flying flip.
Bugger.
So 20 on everything, and then you knock out my Buzzwole next turn, or we see what happens. There are actually a multitude of things that could go wrong.
I was hoping you wouldn't hit the other B string this turn, and then I could just like Guzma kill Shaman or something.
Yeah.
And prevent it. But now, tricky situation. Oh, look at that! They're all clumped up together. What a funny little thing.
What a thing to have happened. We're well into time now, by the way. We're 4 and a bit minutes in, so.
So time the rounds?
Yeah, let's say it's time.
Let's say it's time. All right, so this don't do anything for me. These is a double. So. Okay. How many energy are on the Buzzwole right now? 5?
8.
So 8 total.
Yes.
That's also not worth it, so... I'm gonna replace the shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I don't think I can do it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Blake, I'm feeling pretty good.
If I could disrupt your hands, then maybe I had a chance, but the Lele's there. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
You just realised that you got rid of the unmanned power plant?
Yep.
Yep, that's alright.
Nah, that was the thing. You're a bit goober, mate. What's wrong?
It's gonna be okay, by the way, just so you know.
Don't have a way to... See, the annoying thing is, if I could just pick up the Glamia or have not benched it this game, I could be in a really good spot. Or in an above average spot, because I could trap the Venusaur in the active, and then maybe have something else to do the next. Actually, and then actually, I just realized I don't really Buzzwole, so that doesn't matter.
What are we doing here, Blake?
Let us not pretend. Let's live in the world where this is the play I was going to make, and it made a lot of sense. I'm going to play a Guzma, bring up a Venusaur.
Yep.
I'm going to retreat into Glameow.
Yep.
I'm going to use it to put 70 damage on your Buzzwole Pheromosa with Shrine.
Sure.
And then we're going to pretend that you didn't pick up a Tapu Lele this turn.
It's
and
alright,
I
I've
didn't
got the
replace
Guzma in
my
hand
power.
anyway, so it's fine.
Ah, there we go.
So it's fine. Sorry, I'm gonna actually do it. I'm gonna Guzma out, the Litten, and then I'm gonna Beast Game GX for 4 prizes on a basic. It makes me feel so good.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Bang.
I prized a lot of Pokemon that game.
Yeah,
I realized that once you killed the first Litten Esper combo, I went to get the second Litten, and I was like,
oh dear.
oh no, this is the last guy. He's the last bit of hope.
Jeez.
This deck put up much more of a fight than I expected it to, so I'm really happy with this deck and how it performed.
Yeah, for sure.
Room for improvement.
Well, and that's the thing with these decks as well, is that there's always opportunity to improve them along the way. They're by no means completed. But hey,
Yep.
it's always good fun to test out new stuff.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, thanks to everyone for coming along. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Send that hate mail to Blake. He loves it. He loves hate mail.
Yep.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed Training Center. It wasn't as good it wasn't as good a day to be a cat as we had previously hoped, but yeah, they still had a nice time, you know.
It was a good day to be a disgusting bug/mosquito.
Yeah, it was a much better day to be one of those.
For sure. Thanks for coming along to Proxy Boxing. We'll see you all next time.
On Training Center.
Goodbye from Proxy Boxing.
And Training.
Proxy Boxing. See you later, guys.
Training Center.